I think it's a grown child's nightmare. A parent suffering from dementia vanishes from his care facility.
And now part of the family is asking this question: where is Kasem? Is someone hiding the radio icon? Is he safe? Is he healthy? Does he even know what's happening to him right now? The facts are his grown daughters and his second wife have been feuding in court over his care.
Now Kasem is gone. One of his doctors now says she plans to report him missing today. Akiko Fujita has the very latest.
As we count down the 40 hottest hits in the USA, I'm Kasem.
He was the beloved voice of pop radio for decades.
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
And the voice of Shaggy on Scooby-Doo. But Kasem's been silenced by dementia in recent years. Now his daughters say the 82-year-old is missing.
We want to get him home, and we want to get him the right care, and we want to surround him with love.
Kasem was last seen at this convalescent hospital in Santa Monica on Tuesday, May 6th. His daughters, Julie and Carrie, say their father was in good spirits. He even uttered the words, "I love you." But when their lawyer called to check in on him the next day, he says he was told by the hospital Casey had been removed overnight.
It is our belief that my stepmother took him out of the facility. We believe she took him out against medical advice.
Jean Kasem's been locked in a bitter legal fight with her stepchildren for years. Julie and Carrie Kasem say she's limited visits to their ailing father, even hiring security guards when they showed up. Jean tells a different story, saying in court documents it's her stepchildren who are making false claims, and courts have sided with her, saying Casey was getting the proper care. But on Monday, the judge reversed course, granting Carrie temporary conservatorship after Jean's own lawyer admitted he had no idea where his client was, adding she may be out of the country.
He needs to be moved from one facility to the next, or with, 24-hour care, not to be shoved in the back seat of a car with equipment he's attached to.
By all accounts, Kasem is a very, very sick man, a sick man now caught in the middle of a family feud.
Here's a question. Is there any way to prevent this kind of thing happening to you and your family? We want to join in the conversation radio talk show host and attorney Mo Ivory once again, along with Ivory Friedman, a civil rights attorney, and Avery, and a friend of Kasem. Avery, really a pleasure to have you with us. Mo, of course, here in studio. I think for a lot of us who have parents that are aging, it makes you think about the situation in your family, and if you've got things written down, the takeaway here is that we need to get things established before any of us, even ourselves, if we get sick. Is a will enough?
It isn't. You need a durable power of attorney. You need a healthcare attorney, power of attorney. And that's actually been part of the battle, Michaela, that the difficulty is that the children had one, and there was one which superseded by Jean. Generally, spousal rights trump adult children's rights. But here, the formula got all screwed up because there's a crazy factor. If indeed the wife pulled Casey out in the middle of the night with hospital equipment and the hospital officials called police, that's what the judge this week was concerned about. And now conservatorship is in the hands of Carrie Kasem, one of Casey's daughters. So this battle continues to rage. We just don't know what the outcome is. The only thing we care about is where is Casey, and is he being treated properly?
Well, look, Michaela was saying it makes us think about all the issues in our own families, and we all have our own issues.
Sure.
Right. But normally people don't steal somebody, and if you believe the daughters here, Mo, Kasem was stolen and is being hidden on an Indian reservation or in Canada. To me, that sounds like there have to be some kind of serious legal ramifications here.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it almost seems like there's a kidnapping kind of thing going on, but I think that's exactly why the judge gave the rights to the children, because I think he thinks there is something going on here, and it's just really sad because imagine if he doesn't make it in the middle of this. I mean, this really isn't a fight about money. They have said that they're not coming after them, or maybe it is. We don't really, that will never be, really known until the will gets revealed. But I mean, it's just a sad case of sort of the older children fighting the younger family that was there. And we see that so many times when someone has a new family and they have to blend the families together. Obviously, they had a blending problem.
Avery, there are details that we don't know, but aside from the fact, I'm just playing devil's advocate here for a second. Does a couple not have the right to say, look, the younger generation is trying to tell us how to live. We are adults. We get to decide our own way of living. And if he's not in his right mind, can his spouse make that determination and say, he wants to, I know what he wants in my heart. I want to take him away to rest.
Right, and actually you nailed the issue. Spousal rights generally trump children's rights. What is strange here is what we've been talking about, almost, and Ivory used the word kidnap. I don't know what happened, but it sounds like it, and that's why the LA Superior Court judge is so concerned. And ultimately, there's going to be a hearing. We're going to find Casey, and we're going to make sure he's got medical help. But at this point, nobody knows anything. We don't know where he is, and the judge is demanding an answer to that question.
Very sad.
It is very sad, Mo. As you said, you don't think, we don't know that it's about money. I got to say,
that's right. It is not about money. I can tell you, I counsel this family. It is not about money. It's about Casey Kasem's health and care. That's what the issue is.
Let's hope you're right. Avery Friedman, Mo, great to have you on
Thank
this.
you.
Our hearts go out to that entire family and Casey Kasem himself.